Hey everyone, I'm Belle, and this is my husband Zach, and our cheeky red devil, Ruby. We're setting off on an adventure in my 2020 Winnebago motorhome, and this trip is extra special. It's our mini lap to celebrate our very first year of marriage. Over the coming weeks, we'll be making our way through Queensland, New South Wales, South Australia, and the Northern Territory, chasing sunsets, discovering hidden gems, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. We'll share the highs, the challenges, and everything in between. Life on the road, the people we meet, and the places that take our breath away. So buckle up and come along for the ride. This is BelVentures. Welcome to Cunnamulla, and me totally trusting Ruby without a harness. So just walking down to the Cunnamulla fella to get a photo. So I've just pulled up in between Burke and Cobar. It's a beautiful drive from Cunnamulla to Burke. So many eagles, emus, all of that on the side of the road. It was amazing. Really good roads too. So we've finally crossed the Queensland New South Wales border, and as you can see, it's just blowing a gale. I've just come across problem number 2. So with these doors on the motorhome, where are we here, you can lift them up, and then that's how you get your screen from the outside. So this latch up here, it looks like the little triangle bit that feeds into the screen door is coming loose, and it's like banging. Whether the wind is hitting the right way, but I've only just encountered it coming from Burke. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look, see if I can tape it. I don't know what to do with it. So this thing here, it's sort of like chipped away, and it's just the whole door. Maybe I can tighten that up there, but I don't think I'll be able to reach. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this. So it sort of just clips in, and then it's sort of rattling in between the two up the top here. Like really bad, like it's gonna snap off, even when I'm doing like maybe 60 Ks and that. So maybe I get some tape and maybe tape it together. I'm not sure. As if this doesn't screen break into me. I don't lock. Dodgy, but we'll see how she goes. Hopefully she'll stop flapping now. Welcome to Meralda Station in Cobar. So we've made it here all safe. We're camping in the main campground. So solo traveling, I like to be around people. It makes me feel a little bit safer. So you've got the options of secluded camping and main campground area. So anyway, I've just rocked up, followed the instruction and everything. I thought it was going to be more complicated than what it was. They give you loads of information when you're checking in here. You know, go through this gate, they've got maps, all of that, and it sort of overcomplicated it, where I was looking at it going, well, this is a little bit simple. Is that the house? Because, I don't know, you're expecting, well, when I envision a station, I'm expecting like a big old homestead at the back of like a block. So you drive up to a driveway and things like that. Like this is quite a modern house just off a road. That has 2 entrances, so it springs up on you just around a bend, and it's the driveway to the right has a welcome sign, and then you go through that and you go through 2 double gates, pretty obvious, and then you drive through there to the main campground. So I've just got here and I'm a little bit freaked out. So I've just rocked up and there's no one here, it's just me, and I'm like, where do I park? What do I do? What's going on? So just, yeah, little old me. So I'll just show you around. I've just parked up central to where I am. There's some cool stuff here, really cool, but yeah, I'm sort of freaked out that there's no one here. Like, I don't know, I'm a little bit scared, a little bit unsure. Hopefully someone else rocks up and they're not weirdos, because I'm going to be stuck here with them. Like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, I'll show you around Meralda Station in the main campground. You come through here and it's got the Meralda campground sign there. Sorry if it's really windy. And then over here, obviously this is all like where you can camp. So there's loads of so I'll try and block the wind. There's loads of fire pits and things like that around here. You can hire out this caravan. So I've just parked up here, and you've got the Bedford baths, which is a bathing experience. I'll show you that later on. I've booked for that. But anyway, this is the main campground. And as you can see, there's absolutely no one here. Like, no one. There's two plovers. So this is their main fire pit area. Just here. And yeah, I've just parked pretty central. I didn't know where to park. I'm free camping, so it's nothing just to, you know, unpack. So main fire pit, and I assume everyone can just camp wherever they want. In here you've got the kitchen, camp kitchen. What have we got in here? I don't know. Fridge. Main camp kitchen here. So you got a sink, pots and pans, some plates, cooktop area, barbecue, gas bottles, things like that. Obviously lighting, little seating area, the booze and bullshit area. It's pretty cool. Over here we've got, I don't know what that is, some sort of machinery. So it's got like that old school sort of farm vibe. Got an old car. And then yeah, like machinery components. And then the caravan that you can hire out. Oh, this is cool. It's a little veggie patch. Cute. Yeah, so this is like the main camp kitchen. Camping area, another little veggie patch down there. And then yeah, the main campground that I've got entirely to myself. So over here, I'll take you to the toilet and shower. And then you've got this like little rigged up system here. So I'd say, oh yeah, it's hot water. Might have to give this a go. So you've got a hot water system, gas, and then you've got hoses there that lead into the shower. So that's a shower head there. And obviously your vanity, a little mirror. And then to clean your feet off. And then this is the shower, and through here. Yeah, so it obviously doesn't fill up and then tip out, like it's got a hole in there. And then they've got like little racks that you can put your clothes. And yeah, a lockable door through here. So that's the shower. And then you've got a flushable toilet, which is nice because I thought it was going to be a long drop. So yeah, got a toilet there. So we've got like a solar light and things like that. yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so that's the toilet and shower block, main camp kitchen, main camping area, and then this over here is the Bedford baths. So you can book this through the day or for sunset. I've booked it for sunset. So I'm going to meet the host at 5:30, and basically it's an old truck that they fill up. There's 2 baths there, and you get a charcuterie and you overlook the sunset, which I think is pretty cool. I didn't think it was going to be this close to the main campground area. So yeah, this is Meralda Station in the main campground, which I've got all to myself. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to text the host and be like, hey, I'm here, like, is anyone else staying? Or is there anywhere I should park? Or what do I do? But yeah, I'll just chill out. It's not too far from Cobar. I should probably talk when I get in the van because it's so bloody windy. There's no way I'm going to be able to get the drone up, which sucks. What a bloody trip this been. Like day 3, and yeah, I just keep getting like put out of my comfort zone. Like honestly, I normally stay in caravan parks and all of that for security, and this trip I'm like, nah, I'm all good. I'll try these experiences and do these different things, and you know, go out remote Queensland and New South Wales with hardly any service. And the trip from Charlotte Plains to Cunnamulla was really good. There's loads of eagles. So from Cunnamulla to Burke, I seen probably like 1,000 eagles up in the sky, on the ground with the roadkill. Loads of kangaroos. They're actually red kangaroos now, not grey kangaroos, which I'm used to living on the coast. Yeah, heaps of emus and boars. Oh, and between Burke and Cobar, there is a shitload of goats on the side of the road. So when I first seen the goats, I like slowed down, beeped them off, because I normally, when there's eagles or like roadkill or crows and that, I'll use my horn to beep them before I get there. So it gives them time to take flight and get going, or whatever's around, whatever's on the road. I'll toot them off so it gives them time. And I slowed right down, tooted the goats off, and they ran off. And I'm just like, oh, that's weird. Anyway, between Burke and Cobar, all you see is goats on the side of the road, and they're quite car savvy, so they just run off. So yeah, they hardly went in front of you. Well, none of them went in front of you. They just run off to the side of the road, and they're really car smart. So if you're traveling between there, I don't think anyone talks about that sort of stuff. So yeah, shitload of goats between Burke and Cobar. So when you're leaving Charlotte Plains, highly recommend taking a right hand turn and going into Cunnamulla. It's only, I think, 4 minutes, a 4-minute detour. When you reach the township, on the side there is a rest area, and they've got long drop toilets, bin facilities and all of that, so you can just dump all your stuff, like dump your rubbish and things like that from Charlotte Plains in the bins there. Head into town, go to the Cunnamulla sign, and go and see the Cunnamulla fella as well, the statue in town. The town looked really, really cool. Loads of shops, pub, all of that, but seeing that I had a 6-hour drive today to get down to Cobar, I didn't really look around, so I just stopped at the BP. If you're going to stop at the BP, just be mindful that it's only 2.5 metres high, the roofing there where the 2 sets of bowsers are. They've got like 2 bowsers on the outside, so use that if your rig is, you know, under 2.5 metres. Use the inside ones. If it's over that, they've got diesel on the outside as well. So that was really good. Filled up there, which is really good because between Cunnamulla and Burke, there is nothing. Book the Bedford baths. Treat yourself to your 1-year wedding anniversary by yourself. The amount of like weird looks that I get when I say that to people. Oh yeah, I'm on my first year wedding anniversary trip, and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just by myself, and they're just looking at me. It's quite funny. So I've just taken these off. As you can see, this is the top one, and it's sort of just sheared off where it's meant to latch. And then I've taken the bottom one off. So you can see that it's just not latching because it hasn't got that lip on it. So I'm hoping if I swap them over, the top one having more, you know, wind pressure or whatever, hopefully that will help. And then I've also noticed they're cracked here as well. So we'll see how we go, a little short-term fix, but yeah, I've just taken them off to have a good look at it. I'm hoping that gets me out of a bit of trouble, because you can see up here, you've got like just a natural gap up the top there, where down the bottom, it's sort of got this lip there that sort of protects it. It's not as like, I don't know, it's flappy, you know what I mean? Old girl math here. So, seems quite sturdy. So hopefully that will get me out of the trouble until I can find like a place that sells them. Got old trusty tape up there. But yeah, you see down here, it's got like, hang on, let me go down. It's got this lip here which protects this part here. Where at the top, there's no lip, it's just the gap there. So I'm hoping that I might have fixed the problem. I better take that tape off so it doesn't look like, hey, this door's damaged, come and break in, you know? So this is the Bedford baths, and the sun's just about to set. Got some nice salts. And I've also got a charcuterie board. Let's see what's in there. Oh, she's nice and warm. So cheers, Zach, to our 1 year wedding anniversary. Glad you could make it. Let's see what's in this cheese platter. I'm so excited. Oh, wowee. Thank you, Jen. That looks absolutely delicious. Yum. If you're staying in Cobar, don't miss Meralda Station. This Bedford bath is very well worth the money. So it's $180. You split that with 2 people. It's not that much money. You get a beautiful charcuterie board. The bath's nice and hot. You get magnesium salts to put in it. And yeah, you just overlook the landscape and the sunset. And then they've got cute little solar lights when it goes dark. And I'm sure the Milky Way is epic as well. So I can't wait for the sun to go down. But it is just breathtaking just sitting here. It's so quiet. Shame about the wind. I would have loved to have got the drone up and took some footage and things like that. But it's just insane. Like, honestly, this is what life's about. I'm so happy right now, just sitting in a bath, admiring the view, eating some good food, drinking some good drinks. Like, life is good. Would have been better if Zach was here to experience this with me, but I'm still going to enjoy it, not miss out on things in life just because I have to do it by myself. So, highly recommend, if you're in Cobar looking for a stay, come to Meralda Station. The facilities are really nice, the campground's really well maintained, and do the Bedford baths. Honestly, It's just unreal. So happy right now. So highly recommend. Come and check this out. Come and do this. You won't regret it. How pretty is it with all the lights going down? Good morning from Cobar. So we're at the Fort Burke lookout in Cobar this morning. Apparently in the morning is the best because it shines right down into the mine. So I'll give you a gaze at this location. Had a really good stay last night. It was super quiet. So this is the car park area here. I know on Wikicamps it says that you can't bring your caravan and that up, but it doesn't seem too bad. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and I've just parked down there, so